Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Sean, and I am so frustrated at Star Wars trading cards. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to play just a couple of games, hopefully. But the purpose of today is I really want to work on my systems checks. So working on just really thinking about how much damage can I do, how much damage can they do, how many actions until I win, all this kind of stuff, because I feel like it's not an intuitive thing to me. It's not something that I do. We'll keep playing the Han2, but it's not something that I do intuitively. Mirror match, this will be interesting. But it's not about the games. It's not about any of this kind of stuff. It's about practice. I'm gonna mulligan that. So we want the red 5. We don't need the Yaddle. The Fell could be handy. Let's do that. So we'll be able to switch the Force on. Yeah, cool. Oh, that's an interesting choice. So for the first couple of turns, I don't really need to do it. Do I just get rid of? I can't. Kind of want, yeah. Which boy? Switch the Force on. Yeah, I've found myself not, really doing the things I want to do. Unfortunately, it's not. It's been frustrating, sort of playing the way that I've been playing. So we'll see how we go. Okay, let's structure it down first. So like right now as a systems check, there's no aggro, there's no control necessarily. He's threatening sort of 5 hypothetical. He's probably going to kill my Yaddle, so we'll chip away at Grogu. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Still got the 4 resources. Force throw. Yeah, cool. We'll give them the Fell. That sucks. Okay. This is going to be one of those games where I'm aiming to learn something and I can't because. Okay. So we got 5. So we can do 3. We can kill there. That's going to be 2. That's all kinds of crap. Let's get into there. Grogu. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this is one where I'm going to learn what I want to learn. Yeah. That's cool. We'll claim. Although, maybe, again, maybe this is perfect. Maybe this is, somebody can tell me like, hey, yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. We go to 6. We're not getting the Force. He's got the Force locked on again. That does 1. Yeah, we're not going anywhere here. And I think it was that Force throw that really sort of did it, right? Like, what are you gonna do? Bing, bing. So we just go Bendu next turn and yeah. I mean, that doesn't strike me as necessary. So what? So I mean, let's do the system check anyway. So 21, 25, 28, game over. Is there any way we can sort of what? What? Dude, none of this is necessary. So what do we get rid of the last one of those, but we don't have any restore, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, no point running through that one. That's one of those. They've got force throw. You didn't have force throw. I'm not sure yeah, no use being churlish about it. But I didn't really get to practice the systems check thing. Not sure there was a ton that I really could have done there. I need to think about it. Maybe holding the force choke to be able to take out Chirrut might have been a bit better. But yeah, I just GI Colossus. Okay, so I'll be very controlly. We're gonna hold this. I think I want to do this. We'll start off with this. Cool. So I'll do some filtering. And they will probably stand that up because they can. But that's okay because we'll get that back with Yoda. Okay. Kind of sucks. Like we got nothing to play. So again, like as a learning experience, how we're good at this. We can play force choke on whatever they play. Oh, no, what? Non-vehicle. Yeah, okay, I'm learning things. Choose a unit. If you control a force unit, pay any number of resources. We just need to claim. We just need to suck it up here. Okay. Okay, so we can slam Poe. Actually, we probably want to. All right, let's get the attack in. Just thinking about using Anakin, right? We'll just slam Poe. They're doing, because at least this starts to get us. So they're only playing space. Okay. Yeah. Just trying to run away with it a little bit. So Mace is handy. Kind of worried about big hitters, but they won't play big hitters because they can't. So we drop Mace. We can force throw them. We can drop Mace and kill the Interceptor. That shield's a problem. So we want to 3. I want to get the 2 into my discard pile, right? Let's take a card away. Although now we can't play Mace, although we can play Force Choke. But it's not a non-vehicle unit. Oh. Okay, so that wasn't the wisest. We can discard it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We use Poe to discard the Force Choke to deal 2 damage. We could defeat the upgrade as well. But I don't really. Yeah, let's do it. We'll discard that to that, discard that. to that. We get a card. That's handy. Thank you for that. Okay, so they're ahead, but we can. So we'll flip because I'm going to play Annie next turn and wipe them. To keep the fell. And then this puts us, we can get them to 23 while they're at 19. You get -3/-3, you get -3/-3. He flips on 6. So he takes us to 22. Although we can just kill him with Poe, which is what we should do. So what we should be aiming to do here is entrenched arc. Well, that's no problem. Presume he'll go space. So we get to 17. We have only other Poes to get rid of upgrades. So I think Poe is just going to sit. So that means that he's going to hold this. He's going to go to space. He may just not deploy GI now. Yeah. So while it's damaged, so we don't want to damage you. We'll attack, but we'll get rid of you with, we won't be able to get rid of you with Luke. Yeah, nice. So that takes us to 25. Now we're in big trouble, right? We have to claim. We'll fell him. Oh, you fool. Oh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have claimed. So he takes me to 25. Go away. I pass. But I suppose the thing is, even if I pass, he just claims and wins, right? So I was stuffed either way. Oh, it's so frustrating. Really struggling at the moment, sadly. So we'll play one more. I'm not playing a best of 3 against Piet. Yeah, I'm just once again going through that cycle of trying to work out why I suck. So we'll try practicing some more systems-based stuff here. I think I get a little bit fixated on things. They're like, oh, I've got to play the Anakin. Although the Anakin did wipe the board for me, but yeah. Also, that strikes me as a deck designed to beat Han2 Blue, which I've got to get better against anyway. I've got to update my list a bit and deal with these space decks a bit more. I might start like main boarding, bombing run. All right. All right, let's lose to this. So we'll start with Grogs. You're going to spam out a bunch of units, so pillage would suck for you. No. Already. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Whoops. Plus. Okay, we don't need the 2 pillages. That's just rude. But what I'm hoping is that they spam out a bunch of cards and let's see. When an enemy do my damage, yeah, that's fine. Okay. What's going on? Petra, come on. Let's just move damage. So you're going quite aggro early doors. Okay. Play out Yoda. And pass. Okay, that's not really what you want to see. Can sheet out. Okay. Okay. Oof. Okay, so this is where the pillage could come in handy. Um, um, let's get rid of you. Yep. Move damage. Kill you. So you're doing. So we just take their last card away. Yeah, probably didn't sequence that particular LA. Let's just take their last card away. Okay, now we can do the force choke shenanigans again. I think Fell is less useful here. Or we could just do one to, we'll do the one and then Anakin kills. Okay. 3, 4. Yeah. Let's move damage, heal. So we're just looking to stabilize a bit here. Do the one there. But we might be too far behind here. All right. So we can get in. We need to kill IG because he represents more damage. So we need to slam Luke. Oh, I didn't have any heroism cards in the discard pile. Okay. So we need, once again, we need to claim here because otherwise they just go. I mean, they're going to play a second unit and they win, right? Yeah. Well, maybe. Who knows? We'll drop a Chira. We took their space away. Oh, he's a saboteur. Yep. All right. Well, that's a 2. Non-vehicle, non-vehicle, non-vehicle. Move damage. Let's keep Han alive. Kill that. I want to get the Yoda out to stabilize. Yoda. What? Let's undo that. Okay. Force throw becomes really handy here. Bendu can start doing scary stuff. Yaddle. Okay. Force throw opponent. Nearly got there. Move. So we're starting to stabilize. Let's not get cute. So we do Yaddle and that and that. Do we get there? We got there. We got there. It was close, but we got there. I'm not doing those systems checks though, right? I'm not sort of going through and thinking about, yeah, there's stuff that I'm missing, I'm sure of it, around those system checks and things like that. So we'll continue to try to be less garbage at this game, but I continue to fight with this idea that intuitively I can't understand it. So anyway, we'll see where we go. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. May that force be with you.